So, I wasn't planning on doing this video, but I decided to do it anyway. Mainly because somebody requested it. And the person who requested it is a fellow YouTuber named Raiders of the Lost Flicks. Go subscribe to him. He has lots of cool stuff on there. He does film reviews and all sorts of stuff. So subscribe to him and let me get this thing started. So I wasn't thinking about doing this at first, but I said, what the hell? So this video will be about whatever happened to the mechanical sharks that was used in Jaws. Well, Bruce the Shark, as they call him, and after Spielberg's lawyer, they had 3 of them, mechanical sharks. And if we don't know by now, also I covered this in a previous video called The History of the Jaws franchise. Go check that out. I think I'll link it down below. But there was 3 mechanical sharks that was used for the original Jaws film, and all of them kept sinking to the bottom, and all of them really didn't make it that well, mainly because the salt water from Martha's Vineyard, basically the Atlantic Ocean, basically corroded some of the materials that caused the sharks to work, and also changed their appearance. So basically, after the end of Jaws filming production was done, they threw them out, put them in the back line, and just let them run. Basically, threw them out. But then Universal decided to, because they still had the same molds to the original mechanical sharks, decided to make a mold for the shark, not mechanical, but it's a mold. And I guess they displayed it at Universal Studios for some time before they took it down. And I guess they put it on the truck and shipped it to a junkyard. And I guess the owner of the junkyard decided, oh shoot, I'm not gonna throw this out. This looks like something that needs to be hung up in some trees. And so he hung it up between some trees. And it basically was there for a couple of years into 2016. Until basically what caused actually to for that shark to be found out, that the mold of Bruce the Shark to be discovered was, I think, word got out and everybody started flocking to that junkyard, which I think is in not too far out in LA somewhere. And basically I guess the junkyard the junkyard owner decided to close down the junkyard, and so he basically gave it to Greg Nicotino, the special effects director, and also worked on Walking Dead. Greg Nicotino is basically a big time Jaws fan, and he actually saw the original mold when it was at Universal Studios. So basically what he said was,
that belongs in a museum.
And so him and a group of special effects artists decided to basically revamp the Bruce mold, because at the time it was basically ruined by the sun, the California sun, chipped and everything. So they restored it, and now it's going to the Academy Awards Museum in LA, which will be opening up at the end of this year. So that's what happened, basically what happened with the original Bruce. So it's no more mechanical sharks, it's just a mold. Now at a museum, which it probably belongs. Now, I don't know what they used for Jaws 2. I know it was the same thing, but I think that got scrapped too, probably after filming of Jaws 2. I don't think they used mechanical. Man, the same thing happened for Jaws 3D. I know half of that was puppeteering and all kinds of other stuff in early CGI. But the 4th mechanical shark, well, I shouldn't say 4th, but the mechanical shark used for Jaws Revenge, now that will be displayed at Universal Studios Florida at their, what they call their attraction, the Boneyard. And they keep a whole bunch of their old props. Like at one point in time in that Boneyard, because I got to see it as a 6-year-old, they had the Jurassic Park. Yeah, they had the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, but not the original. I don't think that was the original mechanical, but they had a mold of it along with the original Explorer that was used in the first Jurassic Park, and Flintstone's car, and like I said, Bruce. Well, not Bruce, but the shark from Jaws: Revenge. And it sat there basically from, I think, the opening of the park, which would be 1990, until 2002, and it just sat there and rotted for basically 12 years until the boneyard was cleared and replaced with Universal Studios Plaza and that rickety concussion inducing ride that they call Hollywood Rocket Coaster. Yes, I got a concussion on that. No lie, I got amnesia. I didn't remember a thing for a half hour. I didn't know where I was at. I'm not even lying. But anyways, so yes, that's what happened to the mechanical shark from Jaws: Revenge. Now, there once was 2 mechanical sharks from Jaws the Ride that was out there. And they're not fully put together like the movie was, because in Jaws the Ride they used probably like 3 different mechanical sharks that were powered by hydraulics and diesel fuel. And so after Jaws the Ride in Florida closed, shut down, and be replaced by Harry Potter, I have no clue. I tried to research this. I have no clue how one of the mechanical modes sharks ended up in a backyard in Maryland. And I think, you know what? I take that back. It was the original mechanical shark that was used when the ride first opened up in 1990. Because the original mode didn't really work, and Universal Studios ended up replacing it when the ride was shut down. And somehow, some way, it ended up in some city in Maryland. And I guess a restaurant owner, a bunch of restaurant owners, the Ryan brothers, that's what they call themselves, that's what they are. They own a chicken shack or chicken restaurant in New Jersey. And I guess they found word that they're big time Jaws fans, by the way. And they found word that one of the original mechanical sharks for Jaws the Ride was sitting in somebody's backyard in Maryland. And they decided to drive down to Maryland and basically haul the thing up to New Jersey and placed it in their restaurant. So that's what happened with that mechanical shark. Now there's one more mechanical shark. I don't know what happened to it, but I seen it with my own eyes. And if you've been to Universal Studios for probably before 2015, you probably would have seen it. And it was the burnt, I think it's the burnt version of Jaws towards the end of the ride, because it got burnt at the end of the ride. And if you rode Disaster, that Disaster ride that replaced the Earthquake, by the time it was called Disaster. Now Fast and Furious Supercharged. But in the line, you can see the head to one of the mechanical sharks. And I have a video right there that you have to quickly see, because yeah, I was just filming anything. And I don't know what happened to that mechanical shark after that point, after they probably shut down the ride and replaced it with Fast and Furious. Who knows what they did with that. So that's basically what happened to the mechanical sharks in the Jaws franchise, ride and movie. So I always like to find out whatever happened to those like animatronics and mechanical stuff that they use in movies. Another one I want to research down the line is the I probably don't have to research this as much. It's the T-Rex that was used basically in all the original Jurassic Parks and the Spinosaurus. It's rumored that they scrapped them, but I don't know. I want to search them for them. And I also want to know what happened to the original animatronics that was used for Confrontation King Kong ride at Universal Studios Florida back in the day before they shut that down. So that stuff to me is always interesting. But I think I talked my head off for now, and I think I'm done. So if you like this video, these kinds of videos, you know what to do. Hit that like button. And also you can help me by subscribing. It's free. Very free. Free as in Free. Free. So those things can help me out, help me boost the channel, and also go back and watch other videos. And if you want to learn about the history of the Jaws franchise, click on the link below. Jaws the history or the goofball history of a mad shark. You get to find out what happened in the background with Jaws franchise. So with that being said, I'm out. If you like this video, please subscribe. That's free. Also like the video. Also share. All those things are free. And also, you can catch me on Instagram at franchise_TV. That's the only social media I have as of right now. And I gotta get back to making more videos. Peace.